Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Topps Graphite tennis to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks, and let you know we'll go live and eBay Live. Also, to mention no credit is necessary. Link down in the description. Box of 1, Magdalene, Hogarun and Casper Ruud, 21/75. Rinky Hijikata, 12/50. Erica Andreeva, and Coleman Wong. And Katerina Alexandrova, Elena Svitolina out of 199. Arthur Renderneck, patch auto. Chris Everett, and Victoria Azarenka. Juan Pablo Varillas, Carolina Wozniak, 57/75. Daniil Medvedev, 21/25. Felix Auger-Aliassime and Denis Shapovalov, and Borna Koric. Chris Everett, Monica Sells out of 199. Patch for Daniel Rincon. Tommy Paul, Andre Agassi, and Denis Shapovalov. Casper Ruud, Jenny Bouchard, 410. Venus Williams, all metal. Denis Shapovalov and Felix Auger-Aliassime. Peter Kashane. Toby Kodat. Lindsay Davenport, 74/75. Nastia Shunk, 3/15. Andre Agassi. And Chris Eubanks. Steffi Graf. Yasmin Paolini out of 199. 14/15. Isabella Kruger. Patch auto. Elena Svitolina and Barbara Gasheva. JJ Wolf, Robin Montgomery, 74/75. Zizou Bergs, 4/75. Bjorn Borg and Michael Chang. And Elena Svitolina. Haley Baptiste, Alexander Mueller out of 199. Jack Draper, Kayla Day, Ugo Humbert, Laszlo Gere, Pablo Sereno Busta, 25/50, and 11/25. Kayla Day. Sebastian Baez and JJ Wolf. Jamie Murray, Denis Shapovalov and Felix Auger-Aliassime out of 199. Heather Watson, 8/75. Chris Everett and Tara Daniel. Ugo Humbert, Maximilian Martirer out of 199. Toby Kodat, Maria Sharapova, and Miomir Kekmanovic. Hubert Hurkacz, Nick Kyrgios, 23/75. Cam Norrie, Steffi Graf, Christopher O'Connell, Ben Shelton, Naomi Osaka, 42/50. William Bing, 6/25. Carolina Mushova, and Otto Vertanen. Ji Wong, Coco Gauff out of 199. Celine Naif, 28/50. Carlos Alcaraz, and Mackenzie McDonald. Juan Zhang, Maria Sharapova, 25/25. Abdullah Shelby, 49/50. Cameron Norrie, and Alexander Zverev. Box number 5. J.D. Bouchard, Andre Agassi, 49/199. Madison Keys, Bjorn Borg, Anna Blinkova, Patrick Gibson, Pete Sampras, 9/199. Elena Rybakina, 22/50. Chris Evert and Martina Navratilova, and Yelena Ostapenko. Novak Djokovic, Leylah Fernandez, 20/75. Daniela Collins, patch auto. Arina Sabalenka, and Kim Zhang. Nick Kyrgios, Emma Navarro, 22/25. Kayla Day, Emma Navarro, and Nick Kyrgios. Box number 6. Denis Shapovalov, Daria Kastakina out of 199. Pete Sampras, Iga Swiatek, Junchen Sheng, Isla Tomljanovic, Hamad Bajetovic, 30/50. Ulysses Blanche, 49/50. Martina Navratilova, and Carlos Alcaraz. Emiliano Arango, Elena Svitolina out of 199. Andy Murray, 10/75. Andre Agassi and Pete Sampras, and Diego Schwartzman. Elena Ostapenko, Felix Auger-Aliassime out of 199. Fernanda Contreras, Bjorn Borg, and Martina Trevisan. Ludmila Samsonova, Mimir Kekmanovic, 10/15. Lin Zhu, Emma Raducanu, and Naomi Osaka. Carlos Alcaraz. Martin Fuchsovich, Nick Kyrgios out of 199. Coleman Wong, Martina Navratilova, and Diego Schwartzman. Michael Yimmer, Martina Hingis, 20/50. Nastia Schunk, 7/25. Leylah Fernandez, and Martina Trevisan. Lorenzo Sonego, Toby Kodat, 75/75. Maria Sharapova, 13/50. On card. Alex Desmenoir and Christopher O'Connell. Arina Sabalenka, Emilio Nava to 199. Maria Sharapova. Maria Sharapova. Wu Yibing, or Yibing Wu. Katie Shikori, Stefano Tsitsipas out of 199. Mackenzie McDonald, Bjorn Borg, and Michael Chang. Lindsay Davenport. Katie Bollinats, Patrick Gibson, 1/15. 14/50. Kaichi Yoshida. Venus Williams. Daniel Rincon. Elena Rybakina. Alex David War. 78 of 199. Caroline Wozniak. And Steffi Graf. Monica Sells. Carolyn Garcia. Box number 9. Heather Watson. Martina Navratilova, 70-75. Lorenzo Sonego. Carolina Pliskova and Katerina Sidiakova. Felix Auger-Aliassime. Venus Williams. Billie Jean King out of 199. Diego Schwartzman, 6 of 50. Andy Roddick. Daria Casacchino. Diana Schneider. Beatrice Haddad Maya out of 199. William Bing, 13 of 75. Madison Keys and Maria Sharapova. Chris Everett, Sebastian Corda out of 199. Monica Sell, 65 of 75. Andre Rublev and Stefano Tsitsipas. Brenda Fervatova, Lerna Tien, 24.75. Ekaterina Alexandrova. On your board. And Billie Jean King. Ludmila Samsonova, Taylor Fritz out of 199. Arthur Renderneck, Lindsay Davenport, Magda Lynette. Martin Fuchsovich, Tommy Paul, 11 of 25. Jacqueline Christian, patch auto. Lindsay Davenport and Martina Hingis. Ekaterina Alexandrova. Yana Kaufman. Ilya Tomljanovic, 1 of 25. Carolina Wozniacki, 38 of 75. Sophia Kennan and Chris Everett. Box number 11, Michael Chang, Steffi Graf, 69 to 75. Carolina Machova, Ben Shelton, and Carlos Jimeno Valero. Martin Dam Jr., Andy Murray, 12 of 25. Ethan Quinn, Steffi Graf, Katerina Siniakova. Erica Andreeva, Yu Yuan, 2 of 199. Brandon Holt, 12 of 15. Coco Gauff and Sophia Kennan. Roberto Bautista Ajut. Michael Momo. Taylor Fritz, out of 199. Emma Navarro, 32 of 75. Nick Kyrgios and Elise Cornett. And final box of the break. Box number 12. Good luck, everybody. Tatiana Maria, Hubert Hurkacz, 50 of 50. Mackenzie McDonald. Elena Svitolina and Victoria Azarenka. Gina Bouchard. Alexander Bublik. Heather Watson, 29 of 75. Alexander Iyala, 18 of 25. Lindsay Davenport. Patrick Gibson. Carolina Mushova. Monica Puig, 21 of 199. Nicholas Jari. Jessica Pegula. And Novak Djokovic. Nuno Borges. Caroline Garcia out of 199. Haley Baptiste. Venus Williams, match point. Boom. And Haley Baptiste. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Going to get a hit recap going here in just a second. They will take care of the randoms, of which we only have one, but we do have a lot of cards that are going to be a part of that, I do believe. Let's skim through those real quick and make sure of that. All right. For the hits, Rinky Hijikata, Erica Andreeva, Elena Svitolina, Arthur Renderneck, Caroline Wozniacki, Daniel Medvedev, Monica Sells, Daniel Rincon, Tommy Paul, J.D. Bouchard, Venus Williams, Lindsay Davenport, Nastia Shunk, Yasmin Paolini, Isabella Kruger, Robin Montgomery, Zizu Bergs, Alexandre Muller, Jack Draper, Pablo Sereno Busta, Kayla Day, Heather Watson, Maximilian Madureira, Toby Kodat, Maria Sharapova, Nick Kyrgios, Cameron Norrie, Ben Shelton, Naomi Osaka, William Bing, Coco Gauff, Celine Naif, Carlos Alcaraz, Kim Zhang, Maria Sharapova, Abdul Shelby, Andre Agassi, Madison Keys, Pete Sampras, Elena Rybakina, Leila Fernandez, Daniela Collins, Emma Navarro, Kayla Day, Daria Kasakina, Pete Sampras, Haman Medjedovic, Ulysses Blanche, Carlos Alcaraz, and Elena Svitolina. Andy Murray, Felix Auger-Aliassime, Fernando Contreras, Miomir Kekmanovic, Lin Zhu, Carlos Alcaraz, Nick Kyrgios, Coleman Wong, Martina Hingis, Nastia Shunk, Toby Kodat, Maria Sharapova, Emilio Nava, Maria Sharapova, Stefano Tsitsipas, Mackenzie McDonald, Patrick Kepson, Kachi Yoshida, Alex Deminoir, Caroline Wozniacki, Martina Navratilova, Lorenzo Sonego, Billie Jean King, Diego Schwartzman, Beatrice Haddad Maya, William Bing, Sebastian Corda, Monica Sells, Lerna Tien, Ekaterina Alexandrova, Taylor Fritz, Arthur Renderneck, Tommy Paul, Jacqueline Christian, Ilya Tomljanovic, Caroline Wozniacki, Steffi Graf, Carolina Mushova, Andy Murray, Ethan Quinn, Yu Yuan, Brandon Holt, Taylor Fritz, Emma Navarro, Hubert Hurkacz, Mackenzie McDonald, Heather Watson, Alexandra Ayala, Monica Puig, Nicholas Jari, Novak Djokovic, Caroline Garcia, Haley Baptiste, and Venus Williams. And for the multis, the notable rivalries, we've got two that are actually duplicates, so we can split these evenly between the left and the right. For everybody else, that is notably in this, Monica Sells, Steffi Graf, Michael Chang, Bjorn Borg, Victoria Azarenka, Elena Svitolina, Sophia Kenin, Coco Gauff, Lindsay Davenport, Martina Hingis, Katerina Siniakova, and Carolina Pliskova, Michael Chang, and Bjorn Borg, Naomi Osaka, Andre Agassi, Emma Raducanu, Pete Sampras, Martina Navratilova, and Chris Everett. And then the two numbered cards, 21 to 75, Holger Rune and Casper Ruud, and out of 199, Denis Shapovalov and Felix Auger-Aliassime. What we're going to do for these, this is your first time with us, we will do left and right as random. If the lefts win it, then Denis Shapovalov, Holger Rune, Chris Everett, Andre Agassi, Naomi Osaka, Michael Chang, Monica Sells, Katerina Siniakova, Lindsay Davenport, Sophia Kenin, Victoria Azarenka, and Michael Chang will take them home. If the rights win it, it will be the opposite. Pretty simple and easy to follow along with. So we're going to head to random.org real quick and knock this out, like hopefully Ben Shelton's about to do, to center here in a few minutes. All right, to random.org we go. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be 3 or higher to be valid for us. Gonna go 4 times on the random. Left and right are pulled up. That is 3 times. Final roll. The rights shall have it, meaning the people taking it home are Bjorn Borg, Elena Svitolina, Coco Goff, Martina Hingis, Carolina Pliskova, Steffi Graf, Bjorn Borg, Emma Raducanu, Pete Sampras, Martina Navratilova, Kasper Ruud, and Felix Auger Aliassime. Congratulations. And with that, we are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Football here in a few minutes. I'm going to get that set up and good to go. And we do have more, plenty more tennis on the way as the season gets further and further along. Look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Collective Multisport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and eBay Live. Also, to mention no purchase necessary for links down in the description. You thought correctly. Also, I jinxed Ben Shelton a little bit, I think. Apologies. Anthony Munoz and Rudy Tomljanovic, 1 of 1s. Rafael Leao, 1 of 5. Saeed Yakub Kakramanov, 1 of 1. And Cam Ward, 3 of 3. Eddie Van Slyke and Bert Blyleven, 1 of 1s. Darwin Nunez, 7 of 7. Andy Van Slyke, 1 of 1. And Mariano Rivera, 1 of 1. Cristiano Ronaldo and Barry Sanders, 1 of 1s. Brian Leach, 7 of 10. DJ Lagway, 4 of 4. And Eli Manning, 2 of 5. Odell Beckham Jr. and Udonis Haslem, 1 of 1s. Mickey Hatcher, 5 of 7. Jim Everett, 1 of 1. And Messi, 6 of 8. Oh my God, Messi. Steph Curry and Mark Gui, 1 of 1s. Greg Oden, 1 of 6. Dickie V, 1 of 5. And Magic Johnson, 5 of 5. Franz Harkington, Bernie Williams, 1 of 1s. Frank Mihailovic, 4 of 8. Andre Rison, 8 of 10. And Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, 5 of 5, dual auto. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that. If you have either of those guys. Nick Dunlap and Pete Rose, 1 of 1s. Paul O'Neill, 1 of 6. Jan Stenerud, 1 of 1. And Nolan Ryan, 4 of 4. Box number 8. Margot Robbie. And James Wood, 1 of 1s. Johnny Damon, 2 of 4. Randy Johnson, 3 of 6. And Trinity Rodman, 1 of 2. Speaking of Ben Shelton. Jim Lombard and Gavi, 1 of 1s. Big Sexy Bartolo Colon, 1 of 10. Don Chaney, 7 of 8. And Travis Hunter, 1 of 4. Boom. Final box of the break. Box of a 10. Good luck, everybody. DJ Lagway. Jackson Dart, 1 of 1s. Bruce Smith, 1 of 1. Charlie Scott, 7 of 10. And Paul O'Neill, Tino Martinez, 5 of 6. Dual auto. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick, then we'll take care of the randoms. For the hits, Cam Ward, Anthony Munoz, Eddie Van Slyke, Bert Bly11, Darwin Nunez, Eddie Van Slyke, Cristiano Ronaldo, Barry Sanders, Brian Leach, DJ Lagway, Eli Manning, Greg Oden, Dickie V, France Arkinson, Bernie Williams, Frank Mihailovic, Andre Rison, Gavi, Bartolo Colon, Don Chaney, DJ Lagway, Bruce Smith, and Charlie Scott. Mariano Rivera, Odell Beckham Jr., Mickey Hatcher, Jem Everett, Messi, Mark Coy, Magic Johnson, Nick Dunlap, Pete Rose, Paul O'Neill, Jan Stenerud, Nolan Ryan, Margot Robbie, James Wood, Johnny Damon, Jim Lombard, and Jackson Dart. Rafael Leao, Said Yakub Kakramanov, Rudy Tomjanovic, Udonis Haslem, Steph Curry, Randy Johnson, Trinity Rodman, and Travis Hunter. And headed to random.org, dual autos, Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith, 5 of 5, and Paul O'Neill, Tino Martinez, 5 of 6. And that is it for Multisport. We'll go to random.org, knock these two out, and then we are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Football. This time, seriously, we're on to that. Promise you that's what's up next. To random.org we go. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to do your high job for us. We're going to go 10 times on each random, starting off with Paul O'Neill and Tino Martinez. That is 9 times. Final roll. Paul O'Neill will be taking it home. Congratulations. And next up, Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith. That is 9 times. Final roll. Emmitt Smith coming out on top. Congratulations. All right, we are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Football in just a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. And we'll catch you guys back here shortly. Till next time, for you multi-sport fellas, we've got more of this as well as 2025 Heroes of Sport or Sports Heroes. Every time I get it wrong. Decadence, and we have Pearl coming out soon, and then some other stuff. Obviously, we'll always have more. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Football to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live and eBay Live. Also, to mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Jordan James. We've got a doozy in here. 22 of 25. Joe Burrow out of 149. Hellman Kasuga, 1 of 1. Malik Washington, 2 of 10. Lewis Bond, 2 of 2. Oscar Delp, 1 of 5. And 1 of 1. Anime Nation, Jaden Daniels. Boom. Perfect way to get us started. Holy smokes is right. I think all the anime nations have autos. I think. Don't quote me on that one. CJ Carr, 7 of 7. Keenan Allen, 45 of 49. Daquan Felton, 4 of 8. Jared Curtis, 7 of 10. Dylan Risk, 7 of 12. Elijah Brown, 1 of 3. And Jeremiah Love, Molten, 2 of 10. And last year's Metal Baseball, they had Shaq and Ric Flair, Anime Nation. And we'd always get questions like, "Are you sure this is in the right stuff? Are you sure this is the right checklist? Like, why are we putting wrestlers and basketball players in a baseball break?" Same thing with like Carlos Alcaraz and this. So that was a couple of other guys. I like Fran Tarkenton, Peyton Manning, and Pop. I'd be like, yeah, I know it looks weird, but I promise you might can get one. Avery Johnson, out of 149. Drew Aller, out of 149. Andre Reed, 4 of 5. Penny Boone, 5 of 5. Raheem Sanders, 11 of 15. Dylan Sampson, 3 of 3. And dual auto, Rashad Amos and Ulysses Billy IV. 19 of 25. Box number 4. Are there ever slabs in the hobby? Not in hobby, no. And last year's Jumbo there were. Madden Iamaliva out of 149. Daniel Melky, 39 of 49. Juju Lewis, 2 of 2. Trevor Jackson, 1 of 3. Amari Huggins Bruce, 5 of 15. Isaac Urendo, 2 of 15. And DJ Lagway, 8 of 8. Go anywhere, Diego Pavia. Diego Pavia, 1 of 10. Andy Reid, out of 149. Ethan Grunkmeyer, 12 of 15. Jabari Brady, 7 of 15. TJ Finley, 12 of 15. Byron Brown, pretty play 1 of 1. And triple auto, Faison Brandon, Ryder Lyons, and Jared Curtis, 1 of 25. Box number 6, halfway point. Jason Witten, out of 149. Jake Brenningstool, 2 of 10. Cam Davis, 2 of 10. Jared Gibson, 3 of 10. Andrew Aplaya, 3 of 5. Braylon Russell, 3 of 5. And Matthew Golden, 4 of 15. Justin Tucker, out of 149. Roman Wilson, out of 149. Darren Coleman, 8 of 15. Mark Granoski, 4-7. Derek Cooper, 7-10. Caden Dixon Wyatt, 3-3. And Sam Levitt, 3-15. Box number 8. Ryan Wingo out of 149. Deuce Knight, 25-49. Tommy Malott, 2-7. TJ Moore, 1-2. Daquan Fenn, 10-10. Derek Zammit, 1-4. And Diego Pavia, 5-12. Elijah Badger, 7-10. Travion Henderson, out of 149. Deshaun Riedel, 1-5. JT Lindsay, 1-1. Donovan Olugbode, 9-10. Elias Robinson IV, 1-15. And Ryan Puglisi, 1-1. Printing plate. Box number 10. Josh Hoover, 1-1. Haas Haney, 13-25. Zion Chris, 5-10. Nate Frazier, 2-7. Luke Cromanoke, 5-12. Derek Blanche Jr., 1-1. And Gunnar Stockton, 9-20. Box number 11. Byron Brown out of 149. Dylan Jones out of 149. Ethan Hampton, 9 of 10. Phillip Bell, 4/12. Haynes King, 7 of 8. Mason Holtzclaw, 1 of 1. And G-Mac, George McIntyre, 4/7. And final box to break, box number 12. Good luck, everybody. After this, do a hit recap, and then take care of the randoms. Luke McCaffrey, out of 149. Tez Johnson, out of 149. Jabari Mack, 1 of 7. Casey Conception, 9 of 15. Zach Katz, 4/5. Noah Rogers, 5 of 5. And Calvin Russell, 1 of 3 to close us out. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the breaks, as always. Really do appreciate it. We've got more of this and Pro Set up and good to go. Also got some new releases coming up in August from Leaf that we're going to be... I can't remember the name of it, though. Saved my life. Sort of like in the game use, to an extent. And of course, Optichrome's coming out. Their new flagship. All right. For the hits, Helmut Kasuga, Jeremiah Love, Jared Curtis, Daquan Felton, CJ Carr, Dylan Sampson, Andre Reed, Drew Aller, Avery Johnson, DJ Lagway, Amari Huggins Bruce, Daniel Melky, Ethan Grunkmeyer, Andy Reid, Diego Pavia, Byron Brown, Braylon Russell, Andrew Aplaya, Derek Cooper, Deron Coleman, Diego Pavia, Derek Zammit, Daquan Finn, Deuce Knight, Ellis Robinson, Donovan Olugbode, Deshaun Reddo, Elijah Badger, Gunnar Stockton, Haas Haney, Derek Blanche Jr., G-Mac, Haynes King, Dylan Jones, Ethan Hampton, Byron Brown, and Calvin Russell. Joe Burrow, Jordan James, Malik Washington, Jaden Daniels, Anime Nation 1 of 1. Oscar Delp, Lewis Bond, Keenan Allen, Elijah Brown, Dylan Risk, Penny Boom, Isaac Jurendo, Juju Lewis, Madden I Am Aliva, Jabari Brady, Matthew Golden, Jared Gibson, Cam Davis, Jake Brenningstool, Jason Witten, Kaden Dixon Wyatt, Mark Gronowski, Justin Tucker, JT Lindsay, Luke Kromanoke, Nate Frazier, Josh Hoover, Mason Holtzclaw, Phillip Bell, Luke McCaffrey, Noah Rogers, Casey Conception, and Jabari Mack. Raheem Sanders, Trevor Jackson, TJ Finley, Sam Levitt, Roman Wilson, TJ Moore, Tommy Malott, Ryan Wingo, Ryan Puglisi, Travion Henderson, Zion Chris, Tez Johnson, and Zach Katz. And headed to random.org. We've only got 2 of them today. Dual auto of Rashad Amos and Ulysses Bentley IV, 19 to 25, and Faison Brandon, Ryder Lyons, and Jared Curtis, triple auto at a 25. That'll do it for football. We are on to 2025. Trinity Stars and Stripes Baseball here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up good to go and take care of the randoms. So, to random.org we go. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be through hard to divide for us. We're going to go 10 times on each random, starting off with the dual auto of Rashad Amos and Ulysses Bentley IV. That is 9 times. Final roll. Rashad Amos coming out on top. Congratulations. And triple auto, Faison Brandon, Ryder Lyons, and Jared Curtis. That is 9 times. Final roll. Ryder Lyons taking it home. Congratulations. Alright, we are on to 2025. Trinity Stars and Stripes Baseball here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. We'll catch you guys back here momentarily. Alright, welcome in everybody to the BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025. Any Stars and Stripes Baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks, and let you know we'll go live to be live. Also mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Good to go. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Nathan Rapp. 26 of 50. Casey Cunningham, 140 out of 199. Nolan Schubert out of 199. Braden Ajaxa out of 199. Judson Dowell. Cooper Collins. Joshua Giannicelli out of 199. And Will Brick, 414. It's a nice patch. It's almost draft time, man. Everything starts going up. Most of these kids are playing in like the College World Series too. We were talking the other day about like, it's really strange to see all these guys that we've been pulling in Stars and Stripes, like for the past 2 years, and Vivid. All these other products like that are really prospect heavy. All of a sudden, they just start showing up on MLB teams, like actually playing in games. Like, so strange. It's like, oh, I know that guy. I've been saying that guy's name for like 2 years. Gold, Coleman Borthwick, 2 of 10. Merrick Houston, out of 199. Trent Grindlinger. Austin Weiss, Yadokis Quevedo. Cooper Sides, Jared Grindlinger, and Tucker Bevan. Zion Rose, 10 of 13. Luke Stevenson. Ethan McIlvain. Brooks Bryan. Nate Snead out of 199. Cooper Consiglio out of 199. Kyle Walker out of 199. And Wilson Anderson, 3 of 10. Box number 4, Henry Ford, 11 to 50. Kaysen Cunningham out of 199. Nathaniel Davis. Ben Abilette out of 199. Hidalgo Escobedo. Den Lord. Kyle Walker out of 199. And Anthony Martinez. Have to agree, that thing is a beauty. Box number 5. Rookie Shepard, 19 to 30. Eli Willis out of 199. Slater DeBruyne. Ben Jacobs. Jamal George out of 199. Chase Cotton. Nathan Rapp out of 199. And Trey Newman. Box number 6. Kaboom for Buster Posey. Nice. Joey Volchko. Alex Sosa, 13 to 25. Brooks Bryan out of 199. Jamal George out of 199. Carter Schuse, Jared Grindlinger, and Parker Leoff. Kyle Johnson, 43 of 50. AJ Gracia out of 199. Jason DeCaro out of 199. Max Bellew out of 199. Alton Davis II, 11 to 25. Andrew Jimenez. Griffin McCain. And Tyler Bremner, 34 of 53. Matt Scott, 3 of 30. Rookie Shepard. Brody Bamilla out of 199. Blake Bowen. Steve Milam. Derek Smith. Jared Grindlinger. And Tucker Biven. 1 of 1. Boom. With the swoosh. We will definitely take that. Box number 9. Nico Partita, 8 of 50. Joey Bochco, Trent Grindlinger, Austin Weiss, John Stowers out of 199. Cole Dunlap, Callum Cage, and Patrick Forbes, 17 of 25. Ethan Wheeler, 32 of 50. Kason Cunningham. Tyler Spangler, out of 199. Danny Dickinson, out of 199. Steve Monster Milam. Cole Dunlap, out of 199. Josh Owens, and Nico Partita. Kingston Monet, 28 of 50. Luke Stevenson, Zion Rose, Dylan Wood, Josh Hammond, Connor Salerno, Joshua Giannicelli, and Wilson Anderson, 24-25. Cruz Adams, 23 of 30. Joey Volchko, Slade DeBrun. Blake Bowen. Jordan Martin out of 199. Dylan Loy out of 199. Jacob Seaman. And Trey Newman. Box number 13. Xavier Mitchell, 450. Graphite. RJ Austin Jr. out of 199. Ben Jacobs out of 199. Julian Cazares. Cooper Collins out of 199. Jacob Carbell out of 199. And Tucker Biven, 10 of 10. Daniel Savette, 6 of 30. Kevin Roberts Jr. Tyler Spangler. Braden Harris. Hunter Harrington out of 199. Ezra Essex. Luke Esquivel. And Will Brick, 5 of 10. Box number 15. Chase Cotton, 16 of 30. Rookie Shepard, Slade DeBrun, Cooper Ramel, Nate Snead, Cooper Collins, Jordan Cruz, and Nico Partita. Finn Lorne, 38 of 50. Rookie Shepard, Cedar De Bruyne out of 199. Dominic Vogel out of 199. John Stowers out of 199. Andrew Jimenez. Manny Lantigua out of 199. And Tegan Scott, 2 of 10. Box number 17. Joshua Giannicelli, 40 of 50. Ethan Holiday, Joe Rojas out of 199. Matt Scott, Aiden Stillman, Brenner Seaver, Griffin McCain, and Tucker Bevan, 46 of 68. Making sure to hit every single card for this guy possible. Box number 18. Hunter Watson, 45 of 50. Ethan Holiday out of 199, 43 of 199. Gabe Gackle, or Gackle. Kaiser Witherspoon out of 199. Yodelkis Quevedo, 25 of 25. Nice patch. Brennan Seaver, Griffin McCain, and Carter Schuse, 11 of 22. Box number 19. Damian Rivas, 24.50. Drew Burris, Jason DeCaro out of 199. Kyle Johnson, Aiden Stillman, Anthony Frost III, Hudson Alpert, and Mason Harris, 2 of 16. Bottom box of the break. Box number 20. Good luck, everybody. Ben Abilette, 7/30. Gavin Fine, Zion Rose, Austin Weiss, Nelson Colegio, Cooper Castiglio, Luke Armijo, and Nico Partita to close us out. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break as always. Going to go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second. Do have more cases of this up and running. So look forward to having y'all back here sometime soon. For the hits, Braden Yaxa, Cooper Consiglio, Austin Weiss, Cooper Sides, Cooper Consiglio, Brooks Bryan, Ethan McElvain, Anthony Martinez, Denton Lord, Ben Abilette, Eli Willits, Chase Cotton, Ben Jacobs, Alex Sosa, Carter Schuse, Brooks Bryan, Alan Davis, Griffin McCain, Andrew Jimenez, AJ Gracia, Derek Smith, Brody Bamilla, Blake Bowen, Cole Dunlap, Austin Weiss, Cole Dunlap, Danny Dickinson, Dylan Wood, Connor Salerno, Blake Bowen, Dylan Loy, Cooper Consiglio, Ben Jacobs, Gavin Gravok, Hunter Harrington, Ezra Essex, Braden Harris, Cooper Collins, Cooper Ramel, Andrew Jimenez, and Dominic Vogel. Aiden Stillman, Brendan Sieber, Gio Rojas, Griffin McCain, Ethan Holiday, Carter Schuse, Brendan Sieber, Griffin McCain, Gabe Gackle, Ethan Holiday, Aiden Stillman, Anthony Frausto, Hudson Alpert, Drew Burris, Gavin Fine, Austin Weiss, Cooper Consiglio, Henry Ford, Coleman Borthwick, Ethan Wheeler, Chase Cotton, Daniel Savette, Denton Lord, Ben Abilette, Cruz Adams, Damian Rivas, Hunter Watson, and Buster Posey. Kaboom. Joshua Janichelli, Judson Dowell, Nolan Schubert, Casey Cunningham, Merrick Houston, Jared Grindlinger, Kyle Walker, Luke Stevenson, Nate Sneed, Nathaniel Davis, Casey Cunningham, Kyle Walker, Jamal George, Nathan Rapp, Parker Leoff, Joey Volchko, Jamal George, Jared Grindlinger, Max Bellew, Jason DeCaro, Jared Grindlinger, Patrick Forbes, Kyle McCage, Joey Volchko, John Stowers, Nico Partita, Josh Owens, Casey Cunningham, Josh Hammond, Luke Stevenson, Joshua Janichelli, Joey Volchko, Jacob Seaman, Jordan Martin, Jacob Carbow, Julian Cesares, Luke Esquivel, Kevin Roberts, Nico Partita, Jordan Cruz and Nate Sneed, Manny Lantigua, John Stowers, Matt Scott, Kyson Witherspoon, Mason Harris, Kyle Johnson, Jason DeCaro, Nico Partita, Luke Armijo, Nelson Colegio, Nico Partita, Matt Scott, Nathan Rapp, Kyle Johnson, Kingston Moretta, and Joshua Janichelli. Will Brick, Trent Grindlinger, Hidalgo Escovedo, Tucker Bevan, Wilson Anderson, Hidalgo Escovedo, Trey Newman, Sadie DeBrun, Tyler Bremner, Steve Milam, Rookie Shepard, Tucker Bevan, Trent Grindlinger, Steve Milam, Tyler Spangler, Wilson Anderson, Zion Rose, Trey Newman, Slater DeBrun, Tucker Bevan, 1 of 1. Oh no, that's the of 10, excuse me. RJ Austin Jr., Will Brick, Tyler Spangler, Slater DeBrun, Rookie Shepard, Tegan Scott, Slater DeBrun, Rookie Shepard, Tucker Bevan, Hidalgo Escovedo, Zion Rose, Xavier Mitchell, and Rookie Shepard. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Spending a little bit of your Wednesday here with us. Look forward to having you back in here sometime soon. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Have a great lead into your weekend.